In this video, we will walk through the Trucker Customer Portal. Here, this is the Trucker Customer Portal. We can sign up. When we click on Sign Up, we see options for retailers or B2C users and for enterprises or B2B users. We sign up by entering these in B2C USREs: first name, last name, country, city, email, password, and phone number, then submit. Once submitted, the account gets created. This process is for retail shippers. For enterprise users, we fill in these details as well, and the enterprise user clicks on Submit. After the account is approved by the admin, users can log into the Trucker Customer Portal. From here, we navigate to the Login page. We can log in using email or phone number. Let's log in with the phone number here. We click on Next and log in as an enterprise user. Log in. Now we are logged in. As we log in, this is the home page we see. Let's go through each tab in the Trucker Customer Portal. Here we have the profile page, the enterprise account, or we can log out. Let's go to the enterprise account. This is the profile page. All the details filled during sign up are displayed here. The billing address, office address, enterprise name, company details, and everything else is shown here. If we need to edit any detail, we can edit and save the information. Next, we have the team members page. On this page, we can add multiple team members. This means both the main user and team members can access the account. For example, let's look at Kelvin. We can log in using Kelvin's number. The user can use the same link to log in with this number and place orders on behalf of the main user. Adding team members is simple. We click on Add, then enter the name, first name, and last name. We can select the designation, which is dynamic from the admin panel. Next, we enter the email. Once the email is entered, we provide the phone number. There is validation here to make sure the phone number is correct. These are all the permissions available. If we enable the invoice option, after the load is completed, the invoice will be sent to this team member. We can also disable this feature as needed. These are the configuration options we have. We have options to recharge during validation and to add or remove team members and contacts. We can add or delete all. These are the permissions available to us. We enable access and click on Save. Once this is done, the team member is added. We can edit and review the details we have added and delete them if needed. There is also a search option here. These are all the team members for this enterprise. We have now seen the team member flow. Now, let's move on to the next section, the past orders page. What is the past orders page? Once an order is completed, all the loads will be displayed here on the past orders page. Here we can see we have PIDs. PID is the parent ID, and MID is for a single stop. For a single stop, only the MID, master ID, will be generated, and for multiple stops, the PID will be generated. When we come in here, we can also see the stops. We will see how many stops are listed here. Once we click on this, we are navigated inside, and we can see the MIDs here. We can also view and check the load details. These are all the load details available, so we can check everything from here. Next, we have the past loads page. Orders that are canceled, expired, and others are displayed here. There is a filter available, so we can filter the loads by pickup time, booking type, stops, and date. We can also search for the orders. Here we have notifications. Order updates, such as when an order is accepted, are displayed here. We also have the contact book, which is a very important module. For the orders or loads we're going to place, we add contacts here. Frequently used addresses can be added as contacts. To add a contact, we click on Add New Contact. We can add either an individual contact or a business contact. For business contacts, we need to enter the tax ID. For individual contacts, this is not required. Let's add one now. Once that's done, we fill in the number. After adding the number, we click on Add. Now, Anna is added here with the first name, last name, and details as an individual account. We can add locations under one contact, either one location or multiple locations. So we add the location here. It's simple. We just need to say, for example, Anna's warehouse. So we select the country and enter the detail. Next, we enter the number and select it. We can also enter the shipping address. In this way, we add the address, specify any details for the carriers or drivers, and then click on Save. Once this is done, the address is added. We can add multiple locations like this and use them for placing the load. This is our contact book, and this is the home page. Here we have the wallet section. On the Trucker platform, there are 3 payment modes: cash on delivery, card, and wallet. This is our MBAL wallet, which is a credit line and serves as our in-app wallet. We can recharge the wallet using our card. Let's select this card, add 5,000, and confirm. We use Stripe here, and the card is recharged. All debit and credit transactions are displayed here. This is our wallet. Now, let's go back to the home page and book a load. When we book a load, it will be displayed in open load if nobody is assigned to it. When the carriers or drivers are assigned, the load is displayed in assigned load. Once the load has been picked up by the driver, the order or load is displayed in en route to pickup. When the driver is en route to delivery, the load is displayed here. Every time we split track the order, we receive a push notification. We also get a notification and we can check all the details. If the load is no longer needed, we can delete the order. All the details are visible here. Let's book a load now. Click on Book a Load. We can book a load with a single pickup and single drop. If we enable this toggle, multiple drops will be available, and we also have an option for multiple trucks. We can navigate to the contact book from here, or we can search for a contact. Let's navigate to the contact book. Select this address and confirm. We can choose either Book Now for immediate booking or Book Later. Let's select Book Later. You can see the time displayed here, and the buffer time is enabled. Click on Book Now for ASAP booking, while Book Later is for scheduled bookings. We can set the buffer time for this. From the admin panel, click on Add Deliveries Doc. We can search for a contact here. All the data is fetched and visible. We can enable this option if the value needs to be collected from the receiver, such as the goods value. We can enter the value of the goods. This field is not mandatory. We can also enable the option if the shipping fee will be paid by either the shipper or the receiver. There are 3 modes of payment: cash, card, and credit line. We will choose credit line. Next, we enter the shipping notes. We can upload the consignee document. We select the commodities. These commodities are dynamic and can be managed from the admin panel. Here, we choose Home Shifting Loose. Then we save. This is a single pickup, single drop load. We see the selected drop, pickup, and drop addresses. We select the truck, and then we click on Confirm and Dispatch. The load is now dispatched. Now we can see the load. This is the load we have just placed. We can view the load here. We can also book a multiple drop load if needed. Let's click on Book Load and enable this toggle. We'll go into the contact book and select this address. Once the contact is selected, we have the options: Book Now and Book Later. We'll choose Book Now and then click on Add Stop. Next, we'll go back to the contact book, select this top, and again select Credit Line. We'll keep it simple. Now let's select Home Shifting Loose. It's added. We'll add one more stop. Let's select Search For. We can search for contacts here and add one. We can also upload the consignee document here and preview it as well. Now that we've added this, let's add the commodity. Okay, we have added 2 stops. We can see D1 and D2. We also have the route optimization here. The path plots are displayed in the map. We can select different vehicles. For every vehicle, the price is configured from the admin panel. Here we also have budgeting. If we enable this, the budget is displayed accordingly. It overrides the system-generated fee, and the price we enter for this load is enabled. Let's select a 1-ton pickup. We can see the price. If we need a labor fee for the load, we can add it, and this price is configurable from the admin panel. For now, let's go with the system-generated fee and proceed without any labor. We'll click on Confirm and Dispatch. Now the load is posted successfully. We can see that the previous order placed had a master ID. It was a single pickup, single drop load. This new load has a parent ID, and we have 2 drops, so both MIDs are displayed here. We can click on View Details to check the details. All the load details are displayed here. Let's click on Close. Once the carrier or driver accepts the load, we have 2 types of drivers: owner-operators and fleet operators. Under fleet operators, there are fleet drivers, and owner-operators are individual drivers. When the load is accepted, we can track the status here. Let's accept the load. Once the load is accepted, it moves from open loads to the assigned section. As the load progresses, we can see it in en route to pickup and en route to delivery. Once the load is completed, it is displayed in the past orders page. This is the whole flow of the customer portal. As we have seen, once the load is displayed, it is moved to the past orders page, and as the status is updated, the load appears in every relevant tab.